Thank you very much, Chairperson. Your Excellency, President Miguel Diaz-Canel Bermudez, Excellencies, Heads of State and Government present here, Honourable Ministers, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. I wish to begin by conveying the warm greetings to Your Excellency President from President Ramaphosa of South Africa. He clearly wished to be here, but was prevented by duties of his office, particularly the duty of serving as chief mourner at the passing of Prince Buthelezi, one of the remaining leaders of the era of Nelson Mandela. I express as well my sincere gratitude to the government and people of Cuba for the warm reception extended to me and my delegation, and for the excellent arrangements made for our stay in this beautiful city. As always, it's a privilege to be in Cuba, a great country whose government and people sacrificed their lives to decisively advance our struggle against racism, colonialism, and apartheid. We thank the people of Cuba for this immense contribution once more. Our country echoes the condolences that have been expressed to the governments and peoples of Morocco and Libya following the recent tragedies and loss of life. Our focus at the summit on science, technology, innovation, and digital access responds to the demands of the current times, and our delegation hopes that we, as the South, will agree to intensify our investment in research, development, and innovation so that they play a leading role in our future development. This important theme has been initiated at an historic inflection point in which all of us are grappling with the geopolitics of how we find effective solutions to this time. The struggle for the soul of the South and for unilateral global dominance has never been more intense, and as the South, we must seize this historic moment to ensure we develop the ability to be free agents of a development agenda that will advance our battle against poverty, inequality, and unemployment. Effective support for science research, innovation, and digital technologies has the potential to advance these objectives, but it must be buttressed by effective organization, coordination, and well-crafted G77 plus China science diplomacy. South Africa confirmed the efficacy of science diplomacy in our collaboration with many countries in genomic sequencing research, which assisted us in combating COVID-19. Increased attention has to be given to ensuring that all of us have a science and innovation ecosystem that can support our ambition. Investment in research universities, increased graduation of science and technology researchers at PhD level, centers of excellence, and the building of robust science councils are necessary conditions for what we wish to achieve. Of course, as we implement all of these, we must give attention to ensuring equal access to science and innovation for women and girls. The SDG agenda of gender equality must be honored in this refreshed focus of the G77 plus China. Since the achievement of freedom and democracy in 1994, our country, South Africa, has increased investment in research, development, and innovation. Funding to create 90 centers of excellence has been provided, as well as support for thousands of young people to study for PhDs in science, engineering, economics, in the humanities, and in technology. The support has included investment equally in young women scientists. We have also funded over 200 research chairs and attracted local and international talent to head these chairs. Our ambition means the global South has to move beyond excellent progressive rhetoric to well-designed implementation. There is no doubt science, technology, and innovation are strategic levers for development. We can see their value in the advances recorded by the Republic of Cuba, even under the most inhumane, cruel, unilateral economic sanctions, which must be ended by us as the G77, but by our activism. Rising from here, we must form science partnerships between our researchers and our university systems. We must draw on the success of Cuba, of China, and of India. Greater focus must be given to Africa expanding its science and innovation ecosystem and to using science to resolve our most intractable challenges. It's vital for us to be aware that our ambition will not be a popular one, as control of global innovation grants immense power over us to developed countries. Thus, it's not in their interest that we succeed. We all saw this when we sought relaxation of the TRIPS regulations at the WTO, and we see it now as we expand vaccine production capacity in Africa. We see it in resistance to honoring climate finance commitments. Honorable Mr. President, science and innovation will provide the means to grow a green economy in the South, to increase productive capacity and high value addition to our mineral wealth. Alongside pursuing this important agenda, let us also reinforce our commitment to effective reform of the United Nations mechanisms, especially the Security Council, and also jointly advance the fundamental reform of international development finance institutions. Let us, as the G77 plus China, be united as never before on this important agenda. This is the time for the South. Unity will be critical, as many so-called partners will strive to divert our attention and break our unity. Let us rise from the Havana summit, determined as never before to change our condition through advantageous use of the value of science, technology, and innovation. Viva G77 plus China. Viva. I thank you.